Alright, so we're going to talk about in this video the pros and cons, but mostly the pros. I can't do like a whole 8-minute video on pros because there's really not that many pros. But I could definitely do cons. I could probably do like a 20-minute video on cons. But let's just talk about the obvious stuff. PS3, Black Ops 2 really doesn't work with PS3, it's kind of retarded. Nobody really likes PS3. I mean, well, like Black Ops 2, like 3 out of every 5 games will freeze, and sometimes it's the same with even Xbox. It's just like it freezes sometimes. So we're gonna try and avoid the pros because there's really not that many. Just say they award the objective a lot. A lot of the guns are really good, which is why I would definitely prestige, because a lot of the guns are good, and you can't just have 5 classes. I think you need a lot more, and this was all planned, I promise. So let's get away from that. One thing I can't stand is you ever try and go to theater mode, or you try and make an emblem, or it's saving, or you're trying to back out. How long did it take? Like 10 minutes? Like, come on now. Like, I tried just to go to theater mode, it takes 10 minutes. It's like ridiculous. Ridiculous. I freaking hate it. Like, I just wanna, then like my first time trying to like put something in my vault, because I was the first one, even though there's that guy out there, that wants to try and take my shit. I was the first one to get 2 tomahawks in one game. Or at least the first one to put on YouTube on Nuketown 2025 across the map. Tactical and certain. I'm like, sit down, bitch. C4 this bitch ass. But so I'm trying to do in theater mode, and it's like retarded. Like, it would show me and my teammates outside the map. Like, I'm like, really? You serious, bruh? You're really gonna do this? I mean, it's stupid. What I think they need to do to make the guns a little bit more balanced. Like, a lot of the guns are good, but the submachine guns are too powerful. They're too fast. You ever try using a Scorpion? That kick, like, that actually doesn't even really have that much kick, but its fire rate is too much. And then the MP7's kick's way too much. I just think that a lot of the guns need to be nerfed. The sniper rifles are kind of overpowered, but, if you're if you're a guy that likes to snipe, then sniping's your thing, and you really won't have a problem with it. I'm kind of tired. I tried, like, and then another thing, the servers. Oh man, how long does it take to connect? But, I can't really blame that on the game. They probably should have been more. You would think that, cause this is probably the only Call of Duty, or, like, the first year that the newest Call of Duty coming out was hyped up so much. Like, there was so much coming towards Black Ops 2. So much Gamescom, so much video of all of it. Everybody's getting hyped up, and then what happens? It takes like 20 minutes and they can't even get on the servers. So, like, I didn't get it the first night it came out, midnight release, but apparently, like, this shit was down for like a day. Like, that night, you couldn't really play it. That's what I heard, the servers were down for like a day or whatever. But, you would have thought that if you're hyping it up so much, you would have came more prepared and got them servers going. I don't have a PS3. I think Xbox is better, but eventually there'll be. Actually, I think there already is, but I'm not sure yet. Xbox 720 and then the PS Quattro Cinco CS. Like, nah. But it seems like with the PS3. Sorry. Seems like with the PS3 they're just doing like a copy and paste. Like they pretty much focus all their time on Xbox. Say they got 6 months to come out with a new Call of Duty, alright? 6 of those months they are pretty much just making it like just Xbox, like big name tag Black Ops 2 Xbox 360. And then they spend like 10 minutes or an hour or whatever a day copying and pasting the same game for a version of Black Ops 2 on the PS3. Which is what I think they seem like doing. It seems like they just like, it's probably the worst year. I don't like the lag comp. We're just going to leave away from PS3 lag comp. How many of you guys are being affected by this lag comp? I know I am. It's just ridiculous. Like, these pistols, like some of these pistols are so overpowered, it's not even like funny. And then you can't even knife in this game. Sorry, I'm tired. Like, I have you, like, when the regular knife that, comes with obvious, every Call of Duty, you'll be able to knife when you just press the knife button, or whatever. Every time, like, say you come around a corner, and then another guy comes around a corner, but he ends up shooting, his bullets beat your knife, even though in every other Call of Duty, you're both running around the corner, you knife, your knife will win. But not in this game. The bullets win, and I can't stand that. You need a combat knife, or you need a ballistic knife, but ballistic knives are just pointless. Now, I will give them the props, alright? I will give them the props. And they don't need to have a secondary, you can just have a combat knife. But, some people don't want the combat knife. And some people do. I also believe that it's just, score streaks are just ridiculous. Like, UAV, right now, is probably the most powerful perk. I mean, not the most powerful perk, the most powerful score streak. Because nobody, actually I can't even say nobody, like 2 days ago, nobody was Prestige, nobody had Ghost. Because Ghost is level 55. Treyarch spends so much time keeping people away from camping. They spent so much time, like, working against camping that they made it impossible. They just made it impossible for people to get really good KDs, I believe. Because I have a friend that gets like 2 KD, like his overall KD on like every other game is like 2. And now it's like a 1.30. Why? Because one, he's like, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of his kills come from a tactical insert. He's like a feeder. A smart feeder will use a tactical insert in drop zone. They'll put it around the corner so that way they stay with the action. So that way, if they have a 3-piece or a triple feed and they die, they can come back and get that quad or that 5-man. That's what my friend does. He kind of he puts tack around the corner, comes around. If he dies, then that's just how he rolls. That's how he gets his kills. And he does a good job of it. That's how he has his 2.0 KD. He would probably have higher, but he doesn't land 100 plus games like some people do. And like I said, he's a tactical insurgent player, and you have to be like level 44 before you get a tactical insurgent. It's just stupid. But what you can do, which is also nice, is you can get a permanent token when you prestige, and you can get, I'm just shooting through the wall trying to get a final kill cam, but what you can do is you can get a permanent token, which allows you to don't have anything that it's in the game permanently unlocked besides camos. But when you prestige, you keep your camos and attachments. So that's really all I gotta say. I mean, I think some of these score streaks are a little too high. I think they need to be brought down lower. But hope you guys